While the final step in a brilliant discovery might be considered a flash of genius, it is in reality usually, if not always, based on a long process of observation, analysis and contemplation. Isaac Newton was not hit on the head with an apple. That is not the way he discovered gravity, although observing apples fall may have been part of his experience. He and others sought data, did analysis, and then hypothesized. We need to review heroes of data for what they can teach us about how data is the foundation to new understandings. Here's a few examples. Florence Nightingale is popularly known as the Lady with the Lamp. This is based on one true aspect of her work, but she disliked the epitaph, which was promoted by politicians and the media to make the Crimean War seem heroic. Well-researched biographies firstly and foremostly describe her as a statistician. Her measurements found that most deaths at the hospital in which she served arose from communicable diseases, not war injuries. She then developed better ways to present the results and ultimately teamed up with disparate groups, including engineering institutes, who honoured her work. She founded the modern holistic approach to nursing that has compassion but is supported by accurate data used properly. Carl Bernstrom and Jevon West's book, Calling Bullshit: The Art of Skepticism in a Data-Driven World, is now the basis of a similarly named course at Washington University. They use strong language because they saw catastrophic distortions from a misinformation epidemic. This included the way we use language, statistical figures, data graphs, and other presentations to impress and overwhelm people with a blatant disregard for truth and logical coherence. Jevon West has now established the Centre for an Informed Public at Washington University. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, like other writers, gave us insights through fictional characters. Even the egotistical Sherlock Holmes knew that his brilliant deductions had to be based on data. Through a Holmes story, Conan Doyle held that it is a capital mistake to theorise before one has data. Insensibly, one begins to twist the facts to suit the theories instead of theories to suit the facts. And there is nothing more deceptive than an obvious fact. And in the short story Silver Blaze, he solved a crime by observing what didn't happen. Confucius emphasized personal and government morality, correct social relationships, justice, kindness, and sincerity. Good data practices will only come if we are bound by such sound principles and moral values. Yet now we find the Grattan Institute saying that we are in a policy gridlock and we need more expertise and independence in the public service, less ministerial advisors tied to political parties, and more controls over political donations, campaign finance, lobbying, and post-politics careers. Confucius summed it up. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. Real history is not a few generalizations or desirable myths. It's about the processes that brought about the best results. We need to respect, be inspired, and learn from the great heroes of data. This is an ongoing series. More details on each of these champions and others we can learn from can be found on the Oz Traffic website.